sorry. Hello, hello. So while the anime opening and while stream was running, 14 in the back kept like erroring, and I was like, ah, shoot, not today of all days. But welcome. Thank you for joining, everyone. I think it's because so many players are jumping on 14 right now that it's easy to get kicked off, so I'm so worried that I'll get kicked off a lot during stream today. But hopefully, everything will be okay, and Endwalker will happen. Endwalker will be perfectly fine. So we are at level 89. I think the next MSQ should be over here, but I know... So everyone's apparently running here for the raids. So I came right in during raid time. But we have to talk to Ojinka Sujinka, right? Okay, yeah, it should be a level 80, right? This should be the yeah, no, it's still 89. But I was told by everyone that from here onwards, we're just gonna have to like run everything all in one go. So I am, I'm scared for my life. I'm scared for my life, you guys. I'm so worried what Endwalker's, I'm not worried, but like, whatever Endwalker throws at me, you know, like I just hope they'll be all right, you know what I'm saying? I'm scared. I got my tissues ready in case I start sobbing. I feel like I am gonna sob because this is Endwalker. The end to the 14 saga, well, not the end to everything we played up to this point. The 14 saga, be scared. Oh, great. Great, I am scared for my freaking life. Be very scared. Oh, God. Gosh, I really hope I don't get kicked out again. It was just, in the back, it was just like kicking me out a lot. I'm so worried. Can we talk about the outfits though before we go in? Look how great the bar drip looks. The bar drip looks amazing. And look at the pally outfit Roro's wearing. Roro doesn't like it, but I think she looks amazing. She looks like a whole prince. She looks like an actual knight. Look at her hair tied back and everything. I think Roro looks really cool. I even love the bard weapon. I should when I plan on cosplaying my cat girl, so at some point I do really want to like, I want to wear all the top drips. Like I want to wear what I wore at the end of Shadowbringers, and I want to wear what I wore at the end of like the early end of like Stormblood 2. These three gears are my favorites. I also want to wear the gear I wore before this. Love the monk look the most, but I'm biased. You're a monk main, aren't you? Are you monk main? You are monk main, right? Okay. I know I'm starting stream super early, but like, I mean, I know the stream's gonna be super long today, so I thought might as well start a little earlier. All right. Unto the heavens. Ojinka Sojinka is ready to send you off with a smile. That's right, we're gonna go off. This is before this we ended with the break, but now we're actually gonna go off with the Scions and to where Medion is. This is it. I don't know how I'm gonna feel. I suppose this is where we part ways. For now, at least. With that I have sage words of wisdom to share ere you depart. Mayhap the teachings of Garlo of Balderson will suffice. Surrender not to anger or hatred, he said. Look beyond them, and there find true strength. What one sees beyond is open to interpretation, I think, but for me, it would be the things I cherish most in life. Things I believe are worth fighting for. Something to consider as you venture onto the Sea of Stars. Ojinka Sujinka! Thank you! I'm already emotional, nothing happened yet. Maybe today's just an emotional day. I'm already pretty emotional. I think I'm gonna actually cry. Nothing happened today. I think it just already like, this game just means so much to me. So like, I don't know, I'm just already scared. Hey there! Friend, cat! Himbo cat! Cat gets hug. All cat boys, all cats get hug. Or can I get closer? There you go. Cats get hug. Ah, he gives a thumbs up. GG. GG. I give hug, he gives a thumbs up. It's like that one meme of that one person giving a heart and then the other one just replying with a thumbs up. Rude. I know. I know. I'm so excited. Okay. He walks away. Dang. Alrighty. Let us carry on with the story, shall we? Alright, to speak with Fortnite Levayor in the Tamazabazin. The Tamazin. It's at Aporia. Oh, we can teleport there because it's all the way in Labyrinth. Those. Ah, she got the pod mount! Look at her, she's such a show-off! Look at her, she's such a show-off! She got the pod mount and everything. I don't got that much MGP. Oh my god. You're such a show-off, Roro. Jesus Christ. There's so many people on today. Man, I came in at a great time, huh? No wonder I kept getting kicked out of the game. Okay, before we go on, we definitely gotta talk to everyone. I mean, this is the big deal. We're going to where Medion is, so we definitely gotta hear conversations. Oh, I just realized. My little KFC is here. Look, it's my KFC, and it's a mega. Oh my god, my little alpha baby. Quay. Oh my god, my little Quay. Alpha appears to be trying to cheer you on. My KFC. Bloop bloop. The miniature model Omega appears to be staring intently at the Ark. Oh my god, I didn't think these guys all showed up. We have Bluito, Wolfson. Who else we got here? Nidana. Emanella No-Brain. Erinwell. I love Erinwell. First the great exodus, and now this. It seems there is no end to our work. In truth, more than a few gleaners of distress to learn that their earlier efforts were for nothing. It was no easy task convincing them that new plan was for the best. I can tell you that. I can't tell you what every man believes is the wisest course, but I can say that all will be forgiven if you deliver us from the coming doom. And if you don't, well, at least you won't get an earful. I certainly will. You're so fun. Oh my god. Man is said to fear what he does not know. Yet you would venture unto the greatest of unknowns. I say to you, daughter of man, that you need not fear, but so long as man shares a bond with dragonkind, so too does he share our kinship with the heavens, and our ancient home amidst the stars infinite. I pray you go forth and prove this bond of ours, tempered and tested, shall endure unbroken for 1,000 years. I'm gonna cry, you guys. I'm gonna actually cry. Wait, who's Everilda? I don't remember. Oh, one of the... Oh yes, I know you. Your reputation in rumor mill precedes you. At any rate, how might I help you? Okay, I don't need that info. Honestly, I will give Emanella No-Brain some credit. He honestly has been doing a lot for us this expansion. So even though I call Emanella No-Brain, I will give you some credit. You still gotta work on yourself, man, but I will give you some credit. You helped us decently this expansion, so hats off to you. It's troubling enough that the brute's sicker and left without warning, leaving me to carry all those cumbersome containers, but that he failed to be present to send you off is absurd. What could possibly be more deserving of his intention at a time like this? Frankly, he's probably doing more work to help save the world while you're just vibing here and finding an excuse to vibe here, aren't you, Emanella No-Brain? Coltonet! You are an OG scion, aren't you? It's no easy thing to say to leave our star to us, but we must and we will. As proud members of the Scion, we have a deputy to uphold. We needed to do so alone, those dark days when we were driven from the rising stones and hunted as traitors a thing of the past. We have allies in abundance now, which is to say you needn't worry about us. Go forth in knowledge that the Scions will labor without rest in your absence. Though our fellow Scions couldn't be here, they wanted me to tell you that, no matter what calamity may befall us, they will never give up, and neither should you. No matter how far you may go, we will be with you in spirit. No matter how dark it may seem, your light will shine and endure. I think I'm gonna cry from all these words. Like, there's so many words from, like, all of them cheering us on. Mr. Skral tells me an investigation into my theories on Akasha and its relation to the final days has made clear the source of our woes. I am elated to know my work was some benefit, but I could not have shared it had you not rescued me from the tower that day. I yet owe you a great debt, and one I may never fully repay, but I shall try nonetheless. Not only through my research, but through my desire to see you succeed, which I believe may influence Akasha in your favor. Small though the effect may be, yet so long as we have hope, there's no chance we may influence the outcome of this calamity. Lubita! We were quite fortunate the Lopritz at Hyperhop was based on principles similar to those of aetherology. Integrating it with the Ark's existing systems might well have been impossible otherwise. We may have Charlene's wealth of knowledge at our disposal, but theirs is technology far beyond anything we have ever studied. You're familiar with teleportation magics, yes? The momentary conversion of the body into aether may travel via the life stream, from one physical point to another. The Hyperhop established transfer through similar method, but not one involving the life stream. Rather, utilizes highly condensed aether to create etherical current of its own. Its current exponentially faster. Okay, I'm gonna skim this because she's talking about the. I'm not gonna read too much through that, just because it's like I do want to go. I know we're like on a time crunch today, so I want to also like, I want to read everything, but I also can't read everything. Mumbrita has been mine more often than late. How different her life might have been if not for research into teleportation magics. Perhaps she never would have gained an interest in theological studies. But to abandon our work out of misplaced guilt for those for who she could have been would be a disservice to the memory of who she was. Nay, it was because of her that we found the resolve to carry on, and now we stand at the edge of a new frontier, with a ship ready to bear you into the distant stars and beyond. This arc is much her accomplishment as it is ours. I regret nothing. Me too. Me too. Guacamole? So this is the ship that will bear us into the Ultima Thule. Yes it is, Guacamole. Yes it is. That demon-ruled son of Lorita should be in attendance as most expected, unexpected, but I'm nonetheless heartened by their presence. I'm glad the Scions are at least have shorter lines. For so many to see us off like this seem more than necessary. Still, I'll not begrudge them for wishing us well. This is the pinnacle of This is the pinnacle of aether chemistry, a synthesis of modern innovation, and ancient wisdom of Alag. The Ark's engine appears to be capable of processing condensed aether quantities I never thought possible. I wasn't expecting quite so many people to be sending us off. Me neither, Thancred. They said work on the Ark is finished, but you certainly wouldn't know by looking at it. Let us hear what Father has to say. I'll send word to the Alliance leaders the very moment the ship takes off. Obviously they couldn't be here, but I'm sure they'll be cheering for you every step of the way. Quite the turnout, wouldn't you say? Then again, we wouldn't want to be present for a once-in-a-lifetime event. Literally. The Ark is missing one last but very crucial component before we're ready to take off. It should be arriving shortly. And we begin.
All present and accounted for? Good. As you will have heard, the Ark is ready. All that remains is to board and be on your way.
He sounds a little concerned. I mean, his kids are being sent off.
I've seen my fair share of tight schedules, but this was bloody murder.
Sid!
But we did it. We finished the ship.
GG.
It's safe, fit for purpose, and looks good to boot. Aye, it's a garland through and through.
I like how Nero is just posing in the back. He has to be extra no matter what.
I really don't know what we'd do without you. Thank you for everything.
Ah, don't mention it. Ever since that episode with Omega, I've been toying with the idea of starfaring vessels.
We're off to the one place that has been corrupted by capitalism. That's true. That's true.
And as they say, necessity is the mother of invention. We've learned a lot, let me tell you. In case you're wondering about payment, the ongoing existence of the world ought to do. But feel free to throw in a colorful recounting of your journey on your return.
Nero has the total 90s glam vibes, in my opinion. I definitely feel that vibes, Basatai. I definitely feel that I'd agree with you.
So, have you thought of a name?
A name? Wasn't everyone just calling it Father's teeny tiny toy boat?
Teeny tiny toy boat.
Well, seeing as its purpose has changed, I thought a more eloquent name was in order. I suggested as much to Fortuno, who seemed quite amenable to the idea.
Teeny tiny toy boat.
As you know, this vessel is the culmination of heretofore unprecedented collaboration. And though said collaboration is owed to the Scions, there is another whose noble deeds made our work possible. From a fragment of Dalamud, we obtained not only advanced materials such as refined adamantite, but the knowledge to traverse the stars. And this fragment would not have found its way to us had the Archon Louisoix not fought to protect this world, and in so doing, laid down his life.
Louisoix.
Now that the vessel stands complete, I cannot help but wonder if it was more than mere happenstance. If it was my father's intention to guide us here. In the hopes that his guidance will see you all safely home, I name the vessel after that self-same fragment of Dalamud he delivered unto us.
I hope his guidance sees it. I name the vessel. Oh.
The starship Ragnarok.
Ragnarok. Wait, Ragnarok was the name of what exactly? He was referencing to the sea that saved them? I didn't understand what specifically. He's obviously like, it's a tribute to Louisoix, the Grandpa Louisoix. Ragnarok was what?
Sorry for the wait. I got everyone you asked for.
I knew Sigurd was gonna come in. I knew he was gonna come join in. Ah.
What are you all doing here?
Oh, I invited them. The representatives of those tribes with religious inclinations.
Oh man.
You've done a fine job of readying the Ragnarok, but for it to take flight, we'll of course need the power of the Mother Crystal.
Please,
Given
I
its immense
love.
size, however, transporting it would be an absolute logistical nightmare. Not to mention we'd need to shatter it into tiny shards for feeding to the engines.
I'm gonna like,
But
ugh. I love it everyone comes together.
idea came to me. We convert the crystal's energy into forms that can transport themselves.
Thou wouldst employ summoning, or should I say its precursor, creation magics.
Care to explain for our benefit?
Please.
As you may have witnessed at Bestway's Burrow, the Loporrits are capable of creation magics, which they use to shape the moon's environment. Yet simple though they make it seem, 'tis a highly advanced and exacting art. To perform it correctly requireth that the wielder holdeth the object in his mind's eye in clearest detail.
Hence the ancients' meticulous management of concepts.
Drawing upon this art, the Ascians conceived of summoning as we know it. A derivative that replaceth the complexity of concepts with the simplicity of zealotry to make manifest a creation.
I see. By combining the Loporrits' magics and the tribe's faith, we convert the Mother Crystal into primals of purer form and greater obedience. Summoning as it was intended, one might say.
Yes, what you said, Y'shtola.
Indeed! Indeed! While Hydaelyn gave us the ability to use creation magics, she forbade us from using it to make anything possessed of a soul, or similar. She didn't say anything about fulfilling the desires of others, though. So, borrowing our friend's faith, we'll create deities using the Mother Crystal's power and send them to the Ragnarok!
Am I the only one here concerned about the risk of being turned into a tempered minion?
Oh, right, I was getting to that. From what I've read in Sharlayan tomes, it appears the Ascians incorporated an additional nasty element into their summoning method. the fervent desire to assimilate others into one's belief. Beings thus created are instilled with the self-same desire and use their powers to enthrall people, starting with the summoner.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not commenting too much because I'm actually trying to understand what's going on. I'm trying to see what they're describing.
In contrast, our creation magics, the original and the best, except no substitute.
The original.
Don't incorporate any of that rubbish, so there's no risk of tempering. I mean, if the being was on the scale of Zodiac, you might feel a little tug, but I think we'll be safe enough.
I think is the key word. Okay, she's like, I think.
Truth be told, I do not understand the intricacies of this plan. But none of us would ever turn our backs on you. When the avatars of our faith ran amok, you intervened without decrying we who birthed them.
Oh, they're the Stormblood.
Vilified and suppressed us, you offered understanding and friendship.
Soroban.
In gratitude, we will share with you the true expressions of our gods. Not malevolent deities, but benevolent saviors.
Alright, you lot, we're heading to the ethereal sea. Stay in sight, else you're liable to get lost.
Lead the way.
I like Sickard. I like him. That was actually, I remember doing the Shadowbringers, I think it was 6.4, right? I definitely love 6.4.
May we have a moment?
Not 5.4 was it? What was it called? Was it 5.4? I think it was 5.4. I forgot where like it was with like Sickard when he was introduced. I did like that section, that patch.
In anticipation of the day man might journey to the stars, we developed these.
Spacesuits? No, what is that?
Portable teleportation devices.
Oh!
One for each of you, designed to work in tandem. Press the button on one, and in a matter of moments, all 8 will activate and send their owners back to the Ragnarok.
That's smart, in case anything happens and we split up.
There is no telling what hazards you may encounter. If you find yourself separated or lost, please do not hesitate to use them. Be safe, all of you, and come back.
I'm gonna...
You as well. I pray you take care.
Look how soft he talks to Bluida.
In order, so I'll go ahead and board.
Look how Uriande talks so soft to Moonrita's parents. It's kind of cute.
A few of my fellows will remain to assist with the summonings, but rest assured, the vessel won't want for competent crewing.
If you are ready, then you should board as well. Go, and Godspeed.
Godspeed. If you come this way, I will direct you to the bridge. Upon where cutscenes will play in. Alright. Ready, guys? Get comfy, get water, get a snack, get your blankie. It's cutscene time. Whew. I'm ready. We're boarding Ragnarok, you guys. You know when this theme plays, it's gonna get lit. Whoa. Where's Pudding Way? I need my Pudding Way.
Welcome to the bridge, everyone! I hope you have everything, because I can't be bothered turning back. then. Make yourselves comfortable. We're setting off in just a moment.
It's incredible.
This is Fortuno. Can you hear me?
Yes.
The preparations for the summonings are complete. In accordance with the 14th phase of the plan, we have moved the Ragnarok to the launch site. The gates are open. You may depart when ready.
So, are we ready?
Throw wide the gates. We are ready.
As ready as we'll ever be. Let's get going.
Oh, come on. The burnt out star's got more fire in its belly.
Mapping way.
With feeling.
With feeling? Alright, alright. Issue the command to launch. Have Alphanod do the honors. I love putting the babies on the spot. I love it. Alphanod, I choose you.
Me? But I
love putting you on the spot.
No need to be coy, brother. Do it, and do it well.
You got this.
If you all insist. Onward unto the distant stars and beyond.
Woo! Go Alfie!
Ragnarok, engage!
That's what I thought. I knew you did better than. Oh, you woke up sleeping way. That's how good it was.
Engage!
Engage! I'm so glad I told him to do it. I knew he would do it much better. I love putting the babies on the spot. Engage! Da na 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 na. Do 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 do. Whoa! Knew me through the donuts. Da-na, da-na-na-na-na. To infinity and beyond. That's probably what I would have said. Now that I think about it, I probably should have said that. It's all good though. I like when Alfie said it. We're flying! We're newing! What? Oh, they're all helping us! That's right, they said they're gonna help send. Yo, it's Lakshmi! It's freaking Lakshmi! Leviathan! Wait, that's the stick man that everyone is obsessed over and horny for. The whale! Moogle! Is that Garuda? It's freaking Garuda!
Ah! That I must carry landwalkers into the sky! I cannot imagine a greater indignity!
Especially the one that beat your ass last time.
Do not sulk so, for thy mighty winds exist not only to buffet and batter.
Wait, who's this one again?
Nay, they may serve also to thrust forth with vigor. Such is thy glory, and thus it is an occasion to rejoice.
Susano? This is Susano?
So come,
oh my god!
Us revel!
Go whale! This freaking whale is so cool.
So long as the wind blows freely, I suppose all is as it should be in creation.
That's right, Garuda.
I will render unto them a storm, that they may pierce the firmament and fly free!
Nice! Freaking nice! Oh, I freaking love them all. Also, do you guys want me to take off my glasses? Would you prefer I take off my glasses? We're going through the rift! Holy moly.
Still in one piece? Good.
We're all in one piece.
Sleeping way? Report?
All's well. Fantastic even. Thanks to the power of those primals, the engines are roaring and we're ripping along.
All right, the ENDWALKER redeem lose the glasses, so glasses will be off for some time. Maybe in between I'll be like, screw it, I'll put it back on. I mean, we got like an 8-hour stream going on, so maybe I'll put it back in, maybe I'll take it off in between. Who knows?
All values are also within protected ranges. Time to destination is 8 carats. Perhaps 7 at a pinch.
All right, let's go over some points of caution.
Okay.
Our destination, as you know, is Ultima Thule. Lest you wonder, the place is not a star so much as a patch of emptiness. That's the extent of what our equipment could determine, anyway. From what we know of Meteion, she's likely used dynamis to obfuscate her location.
Yep.
So, in conclusion, we'll only know what's there when we get there.
Exactly, I guess.
The crew and I will see to it the ship's ready to take off at a moment's notice.
So we have no idea. Okay, so she concealed it so well. We don't even know what the heck we're gonna be stepping into.
We'll support the search as best we can, but it'll be your paws on the ground, assuming there is any. But everything will be fine, I'm sure. Hydaelyn believes in you, so you ought to believe in yourselves. Just don't do anything I wouldn't, like waiting too long to use those portable teleporters of yours. Personally, at the slightest sign of trouble, I'd mash the button to bits, and you should as well.
Understood. We promise to be careful.
Oh, so that teleporter, in case something really happens.
You brace yourselves. We're about to arrive, and the vessel will shake a good bit.
Here we go. Here we go, everyone.
What is this? Something is interfering with the equipment.
Oh no. Oh no. No, we come this far. Please don't mess up now.
Greetings.
Ooh, that's oh shoot. Meaty baby. Emo meaty baby. Oh.
Greetings. Can you hear me?
It's her, the bringer of despair. I want to call her actual name though. In my eyes, she wasn't always the bringer of despair. She was a little sunshine baby at first. Oh my god, you redeemed Ara. Oh my god, Navi. Thank you for redeeming the stretch as well. You have redeemed the Ada Ada, and I will give you the Ada Ada. Let me try to give you a good one. Ready? I'm gonna pull it. Ada Ada. I hope that was decent enough. I hope that went through as well. If not, I'll give you another one. This one's for free. Ada Ada. Oh god, it's so... Meteon.
So this is Meteon.
My little bird baby.
Oh. Have you met one of my sisters?
Oh, you're not Meteon.
I don't remember meeting you myself. But I do know that you're from Atheris. Why have you come? All you had to do was wait. I would have delivered to you your ends.
Baby is going through her emo phase and it hurts.
We didn't ask for that.
I don't understand. All life is destined to end. Why choose to prolong your suffering? Effort, ambition, love, they amount to naught. Happiness, should you find it, is inevitably lost, stolen away by events beyond your control. There is no logic nor meaning in it. You think there is. Convince yourselves. But it's all a cruel accident.
Cut my life to pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation. That's all I think of playing in the back of my mind while I'm hearing Meteon talk. Okay, Meaty baby. Human beings are very complicated. Sometimes logic is not necessary. And that is why we choose to prolong our lives, alright? I'm sorry, but I will not let you end us soon.
Come now. I speak the truth. A truth you would recognize if you looked up at the night sky. Unbroken emptiness. Cold, dark, and silent. Your world, like every other, is but a blemish upon its perfect fabric. Life is an anomaly. It is unnatural and cannot continue. The sooner you accept this, the easier it will be.
Meaty baby's seen so much. I know like all the sisters went to different planets and stars, and it was so depressing when they described it too. What they all went through and what they saw. But no, I will still choose to carry on.
Just to be clear, we're not here to argue with you.
Ooh, Yashola!
We know that life is fleeting, and that in the short time we have it, we're not assured happiness.
Indeed. I've seen far more sorrow in the eyes of many I've met. I myself have plenty of regrets. And one day they'll die with me. Gone to dust with my good deeds and unfulfilled dreams.
But we accept this. That our existence may seem pointless. That sorrow, rage, and despair will always dog our heels. And we press on regardless. That is why Hydaelyn guided us here. In her boundless love for mankind, she has prepared us for this trial, and in her name, we have come for you.
Yes, I sense it. A burning passion like unto fury. I know it well. For the same passion once burned in many a star before yours.
I know you've seen a lot, Meteon. Oh!
Suffocated and extinguished now.
No! What? Meaty's terrifying.
I can't breathe. You approach the bounds of my ultimatum, where emotions dictate reality, where resignation and acceptance unite to embrace the end.
No!
Where those who yet valiantly cling to life cannot thrive.
Keep walking forward! Thunkrid! Thunkrid! Where'd Thancred go? No, Dadcrid, where are you?
By the Fury. Thancred?
Thancred? Dad?
Meteion has gone as well. Mayhap he awakened first and gave chase.
Oh, I hope he's okay.
Everyone? It appears we are at our destination.
Yo, did you Lopperts not see anything? What were y'all even doing this whole time? We were literally suffocating and dropped. I know you can't do anything. I know you guys can't do anything about it. What the heck were y'all doing though? I like how it just went back. Were they not able to see anything? You know what? Not important, I guess. We'll just keep going.
This is Ultima Thule.
Meteion came in and gave us a taste of Ultima Thule before we even stepped in. She said, well, she gave us a good welcome, didn't she?
Not that we knew what to expect, but I wasn't expecting this. From atmospheric composition to ambient temperatures, all reading to within permissible range. This place is capable of supporting life.
They were suffocating too, then. Okay, maybe I didn't see then. If they were actually suffocating, then I didn't see. That's on me being a meanie then. I didn't see that.
If that's the case, then Thancred may well have gone on ahead. Let's go and have a look.
Please be okay, Dadcrid. All we saw was him. I don't like that. I really hope Dadcrid's okay.
Meanwhile, I want the rest of you to perform a full inspection of the ship, as well as a biological scan.
Meaty into the... Yo, I never even heard of that before, Basatai. I don't even know what the heck that is.
So it was that the brave wayfarers arrived at last at Dream's End.
This is height. This is height. Whoa.
In following their path walked and history written, I am made keenly aware of one truth. Though the curtains may fall again and again, so long as others take the stage, ever shall there be more tales to tell.
Holy heck.
So, let them bring it to a close, I say. Let the curtains fall upon this, the final chapter in the tale of the star.
Just got goosebumps. The Sea of Stars, Ultima Thule.
Is this a dead star?
As I live and breathe, I live and breathe. Well, the environment itself shouldn't kill us.
Well then, let us search for Thancred while exploring the area.
Yo, the music, you guys!
The ship we leave in your care.
Wait, the song sounds... The song sounds great! I don't know anything yet, but it sounds great. Okay, let's talk to everyone before we go on ahead. There's a dizzying, disorienting feeling about this place, as if I could lose my footing any moment. We must be careful. This thou witness of what become a Thancred. So quickly was it overcome by Median's malevolence that I saw naught of their altercation. All I saw was him getting up, and that's it. It's so dark. I can barely see anything. It is as Living Way said. I can breathe well enough, but something about this place feels wrong. We were clearly no match for Median, yet we survived unscathed. But how? I'm worried for Dad Cred. I don't want anything happening to our team, Dad. I don't want nothing happening to him. If Median should strike again, and with such overwhelming force, I honestly don't know how we're supposed to pose her. She's pretty freaking powerful. I mean, we got a good taste earlier. I'm a little scared, Roggy. I want to hug you. Please protect me, I'm scared. Meat Shield, protect me, I'm scared for my life. I can't guarantee it will be any help in these strange surrounds, but I'm ready to provision nod in case of emergency. Of course, if we encountered a real danger here, I expect to return to Ragnarok at once. Unto the heavens. Excuse me? Squiggly Range, New World. Try as he might, Alphanod could find no sign of Thancred. Oh god, I'm scared. It's as they said, the place feels so wrong to step in. It's safe for us to walk through, but it feels so wrong. We're fortunate this place can support life. Albeit barely, I suspect, given the torpid, stale quality of the air. But never mind that. We must find Thancred. Let's begin our search from the prow of the ship. It seems a good direction as any. Try not to stray too far, lest we lose sight of one another. Oh, Alfie. I'm scared for all of us right now. But we have to keep moving forward. It's what we do. Don't hesitate to make the most provisions known. There's no telling what you might run into out there. If anything we have to offer might help. But I'd personally rather brave the unknown with a full pack than an empty one. You are right. Also, I'm gonna bring out a little minion. I haven't done any of my adventure play portraits. I kind of want to do that after we finish Endwalker. So not right now, you guys. Which minion do I want to bring with me? Wouldn't it be funny to bring out 2B? For the sake of like, you know, it kind of fits the whole like Dead World theme. I'm gonna bring out 2P because I like 2P's design. Are we bringing out 2B? Hey, of course she would. I think it just fits the whole vibe of the world ending, you know? Actually, can we just take a second to walk? And observe and take in this dead world? This place is once filled with living beings, filled with life and hope. Who probably had all sorts of things planned out, maybe families. We don't know who was actually here, but it was a place filled with lots of life. And now it's a place with pretty much nothing, except beasts that want to probably murder us. In fact, if I walked into that dragon-looking thing right now, I think it might want to kill me. Maybe it wants to be my friend. I mean, maybe this place has a little bit of friendliness left. Maybe if I walk up to it, it will probably want to befriend me. Right? Oh! In fact, it's not even alive. It wasn't even moving. I thought it was moving, but you know, it's stone. Oh. Can I jump on its back? Can I climb it? Aww. I can't even climb it. You can't just put it there and not let me get on its back. Man. Ruins. But of what, I wonder? Perhaps we could find something to help us understand the nature of this place. A relic, an inscription, or anything. Alice? I see no one else in this bound waste, do you? Then why do I feel like we're not alone? Like there's another presence with us. Something dark and mournful. You mean that dragon right behind you, Alice? The metallic pillar has been partially melted, like sometime in the distant past. The damage does not appear to have been inflicted deliberately, rather, calls to mind the indiscriminate destruction often wrought to the heat of battle. Heat of battle. Urianger, what do you see? These remains have long since turned to ash, and yet they retain their form. Look here, this part is relatively intact. The intricate design of the top suggests it's man-made, though its builders were surely not men as to conceive them. Having said that, I swear I've seen this pattern before. I mean, you're pretty old, so, I mean, you probably have. Okay. So, one more is over here. You really are a loner, aren't you? Always doing things by yourself. I thought this hill might afford a better view of surroundings. A poor decision in hindsight. Besides the light from the ship, all is shrouded in darkness. If Thancred is here, then I'd never know it. From what I could tell, we are near the edge of an island. If you can call that, surrounded by floating debris. Debris? I said debris. Oh, what the heck. Were you able to find anything? Not much, really. As I feared. Still no trace of Thancred. I'm so scared for Thancred. What if one by one each of us like drop and get... I'm so scared one by one each of us just start dropping. I'm so scared for us, you guys. There's nothing but emptiness as far as an eye can see, which unfortunately isn't very far. I don't know if my heart can take it, if like one by one all of us just start, like just like a Shadowbringers again. That's gonna, well, Shadowbringers, I was more confused, but in this situation it's like life or death completely. So one by one everyone starts dropping, I'm gonna freak out. Though I can't help but suspect that someone or something is here. There are times when I could sense it drawing close, and then a chill washes over me, leaving me exhausted. Leaving me with feelings of death and anguish. I think I might see something over there. I felt it too when I was near that thing. I mean, if anything, I'd assume that you felt it was that thing over there. It's not that, LSA? What are you talking about? There's nothing there? Excuse me? You guys weren't seeing these is that how you guys were normally just walking around while I was hoping those dragons wouldn't beat the heck out of you? Before we jumped to any conclusions, perhaps we should search elsewhere. I don't like that. Agreed. We found only more questions than we are in desperate need of answers. There is a fair stretch of terrain from the ship's port side we have yet to explore. Let us try searching there then. I do not like that. I don't like that. Vanilla, a word before we join the others. Extinian, please tell me I'm not cuckoo. Please tell me I'm not cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Where are you? You see them too, don't you? The dragons. As I thought, their presence is Tinius' best. But there's no mistaking it. No doubt your bomb of Midgard Soma and mine with Nidhogg is what allows us to perceive them. Could these apparitions be related to the dragons that now live in Aetheres? Bah, but it leaves such conjecture to the others. In any case, we must be careful. We may soon find dragons that can see as well. Death and anguish. What happened to them, I wonder? Allie, baby? Oh, there's an aetherite over here. Look there. Are those ghosts, do you think? Alfie, baby, are you scared? Do you need a hug? My sight may have been restored after fashion, but I feel what I see cannot be. I knew her sight was slowly coming back! It's as if Medion herself has etched these images upon my heart. I doubt not that such feat is within her power, given that she constructed the sanctuary herself. I knew! I was looking at Ishtola's eyes, and I'm like, her eyes look a little more colored than they did before. Surely mine eyes deceive me. This cannot be possible. Anything's possible here with Dynamis, I guess. Dragons. It's true they're not fond of a world, but to find them in a prison of despair. It seems these dragons have yet to succumb completely to the darkness of this place, meaning the others should see them as well. So only do they succumb to darkness, we can't see them. Then are they just wandering and suffering?
Dragons? Here?
Their will must be strong if they choose to still be alive and wander in a place where there's nothing, then succumbing to despair. He feels it, doesn't he? He feels their pain.
What you see is a memory of a world that once was. A world suffering a slow death, whose denizens cried out for the release of oblivion.
What? Their world is dead?
It is. Not a single life remains upon that husk floating in the vast emptiness. These creatures are shadow and shade, perpetuated only to suffuse Dynamis with their unending lamentations.
Our friend Thancred, where is he?
A strange question. He is at your side, is he not?
No!
Oh yes. He is here and there, and everywhere within this space. He would tell you himself if he had form to form words.
Thancred!
Huh. Such loathing and uncertainty. You don't know why you still exist. In like manner to the oblivion I send. I tried to drown out your ether with Dynamis. Beginning with this Thancred, who came at me despite being unable to breathe. Such a simple thing, unmaking men. In the blinking of an eye, he was gone. Didn't even have the chance to be transformed. Yet somehow, he managed to leave a slither of himself behind. What you call the heart? Or perhaps the soul. In his final moment, he cried out from it. A single word. Survive. That wish proved stronger than the despair that ruled here. It overpowered it, causing this space to be remade.
God freaking damn it! I'm pissed! No! Oh my god, and also like Urianji's reaction too. Frick! Putting on my glasses, I'm putting on my safety glasses. I can't. No! I swear, if Meaty Baby gets her hands on every single one of these guys, I'm gonna go feral. It's no more, Meanie Baby gets punished.
Into a place you can perceive, and where life can endure. That you draw breath is proof that his soul lives on. For how long, however, remains to be seen.
Oh!
Well then, we should hurry and tend to business.
It's futile. You will never reach the true me. I told you, emotions dictate reality in this space. Such changes as you might work will not alter its nature.
That means we have no choice but to keep calm. If we don't keep calm, we're screwed. We're screwing ourselves over. We have to be calm. As frustrated as we are right now, as freaking frustrated as we are right now, we have to stay calm and move forward. God dang it! I'm pissed.
You may see, but you cannot touch. Walk, but not advance.
Then what is the solution we can find to go against this then? There has to be a way we can counter Dynamis properly. Oh, Estinian's pissed.
Meteon holds too much sway here. How do we contend with a foe who can unmake us on a whim?
I do not know. But Thancred gave his life that we might come this far. We must press on.
Exactly, Urianger.
Agreed. We cannot turn tail here. Not without something to show for our comrade's sacrifice.
We can't even be sad right now. That's so shitty. We can't even be sad. Lotus pink, plum purple. I don't know, Lotus pink. I can't carry any more items. Hold on. On burdened wings. Despite Manion's words, Urianger cannot accept his comrade as gone. There, you guys were close. You guys are really close. Soul without body. A form of being with which we are not wholly unfamiliar. Indeed, for we existed in a similar state when residing in the first. The circumstances are rather more dire than that. 'Tis true, but I chose to believe he is not forever lost to us. Me too. Me too, Urianger. He's not lost forever. Regardless, in the sacrifice he hath afforded us a chance to prevail. Let us not squander and uncertain of the nature of this realm that we might confront and defeat Meteon. Estinian, Linella, would you accompany me in speaking with these dragons? Mayhap they can enlighten us. I would ask the rest of you to survey these surrounds. If there is a path that may lead us to our quarry, we must find it. Very well. We can reconvene here when everyone has finished. Meteon said these dragons are shadow and shade, from a world whose denizens sought oblivion. As such, they are not like to be amenable to company, yet alone conversation, so please be careful. Let us split up and gather what knowledge we may. Oh, Urianger. A visitor, not of this star. Could thy slender hands bring plague to our world, thy breath extinguish life's feeble flame, oh how we would adore thee, alas. With time our flesh shall wither, our souls fade, and so we wait for its inexorable march onto oblivion. Thou art not come to hasten our demise. I bid thee leave us. We crave not companionship, only silence. Aww. Thou wouldst bid me speak. Folly. I observe the lesson of stone. I shall not fly, nor speak, nor roar, only watch and wait an end. But one sight yet stirreth my blood, tempteth me to raise my voice in lamentation. Am Nol, the cradle of unsung dragons. No words, no songs are possessed of the weight to describe such tragedy. Go. If that be thy will, I shall remain. I feel so much despair for these dragons. It's sad because what can I even do, you know? What the heck can I even do? Their world is gone. Can I restore this world that's already been gone? I can't, unfortunately. Even as the wool, I can only do so much. If I was given the ability to do so, though, I could. And I would try, but it's gone. All they can do is wither and hope to just move on to wherever the heck they can go on to. A world of emptiness? A space of emotions of dynamis? I don't know where the heck they're gonna go, but that's so sad to think about. And even now that's sad to think about that Thancred's probably in that Thancred's probably in that place right now. No! Why did I make myself sad? No! I don't want to think about that now. No, we have to keep moving forward. I'm gonna start crying for no reason. I mean, there's a reason. But I don't want to cry yet. There's literally, I have to keep moving forward. Thy led you here as well, did they? It was described to me as a source of their woes, a proof of their end. I think I'm beginning to see why. It's a hatching ground. Or was. I've seen similar in Aetheris. Midgarstormer's kind must once have lived and thrived in a place such as this. Vitra said his father was driven from their ancestral home by war and strife. This, then, is the fate of those who remained. Let's have a look around. Maybe these eggs have more to tell what happened here. Shattered dragon egg. Gingerly lifting a large egg from the vicious mire, you peer inside and see a formless mass soaking in a pool of embroic fluid. Your stomach turns as you return the egg to its resting place. I'm so mad. I know I can't save everyone. I know I might have a low-key, I might have a hero complex too. Low-key. Look, everyone has their own toxic traits, alright? Mine is I have a low-key hero complex. The egg appears to have been broken from inside out. Perhaps the dragonette would succeed in hatching. What's this? I thought all the eggs had been ruined. If the dragonette was indeed hatched, there's no sign of it here, or its sire, for the matter. We should look for them. We start with the cliff tops, and I'll search the plains. Are you a dragon baby? Okay, you're not dragon baby. No, wait, I don't want to kill you. Please understand, I don't want to kill you. No, I don't want to kill you. I don't really want to kill you, frankly. I really didn't want to kill you. The boisterous howling hath been quieted by thy hand, I presume. Everything all right? I thought I heard a dragon, or something resembling one. Ah, I see what's happened here. Was that your child? This game's gonna rip me apart! I knew that was a dragon baby! Perhaps some eggs within Amnol are indeed mine. For life within one did quicken, the beast thou hadst slain may be of my blood. Yet I do not recognize it. Twisted and malformed as it is. Not a dragon in truth, but a reminder of our failure. A testament to our shame. Explain. They descended from the heavens, cold, heartless machines, and with them rode war and death. With fire and fury, rage and rancor, we give an answer. 'Twas a long and bloody battle, but only the beginning. Untold chaos and destruction swept over the star. In the end, the invaders were victorious. Yet when they looked upon their prize, they deemed it unfit for requisition. We were abandoned to our ruin. The survivors thought to put away their shame, to rebuild a futile effort. And the pure is so replete with the aether did we once cultivate our nesting grounds, but our lands were barren, and any eggs nurturing such desolation were fated to rot. What few survived to hatch emerge as abominations. We shall have no new progeny. But there are dragons among you capable of journeying to the other stars. That there are. Many would make the attempt, each bearing a clutch of eggs. The richest stars were home to the harshest rulers, and the arrival of dragons incited contests for supremacy. When the fires faded, the wars lost and won. They too were reduced to ash and waste. Just the curse of those who seek life, to be drawn into conflict, to conquer and be conquered. A vicious cycle we now choose to break. We tire of conflict, of everything. We wait now in sweet, merciful silence, free from strife and suffering, still as stone. Wait, you claim your kind is doomed, but there's another star. Huh. Continue on. They couldn't even answer. I mean, maybe they just didn't want to leave their home, and it's simple as that. A test of will. The brave dragon has fallen silent, leaving us standing to sigh with frustration. They want only to brood in silence, to be left alone with their grief until time itself comes to an end. The sole reward for senseless bloodshed, a pain I understand, and wish that I did not. What fools we were. But now isn't the time for such thoughts. The others will want to hear what we learned. Come. Fun boy! Fun boy! Lucy! We all hug. We're all gonna run this together. We're all wearing, I think we're all wearing the final gear too, which is really cool. I want to take a picture to commemorate. Yeah, we're wearing the final gear. I also didn't appreciate ARR as much as I should have until the cutscene where empires attack Waking Sands. That's when the story really ramped up for me. Yeah. I gotcha. Yeah. I think ARR is something you go back. It's one of those things where when you ran it the first time, you're like, well, it's not that cool. You know, and then when you think about it after running further ahead, you're like, dang, you know, ARR wasn't that bad. Okay, I'm gonna make a dip and I'll be back for duty, hopefully. Okay, bye-bye. Bye, Bun Boy. Thanks for hopping in, though. Don't worry, me and Raggy got this in the meantime. Pretend I just poof with Thanker. No! Zev! No, I'm so emotional. You can't tell me that, Zev. Talk to Alphanod. Were you able to establish any meaningful contact with the dragons? Yes, Alfie. Yes, we have. I see. They wish to escape what they perceive to be a cycle of conflict. Thank you, Lilla. Estinian. As for our part, I believe we were more acutely aware of your confines than before. We started by traversing the perimeter of the island, to see if there might be a path leading off of it. Sadly, there was nothing to be found. There's no small amount of debris floating about. Could there be enough to serve as a bridge to lead us elsewhere? I considered that, so I tried throwing a stone into a potential platform to judge its integrity. But I never reached its mark. As it crossed an inevitable threshold just beyond the boundaries of this island, it vanished, only to reappear above me and fall at my feet. It would not be too quick to presume that what we've seen outside this space is also as it appears. Which is why I returned to Ragnarok. and ask the Loppers to search for a potential path. However, the ship's instruments failed to provide conclusive data on the surrounding area. Until we know more, I think it's too risky to attempt flying to the other island. Well, Medion told us before that emotions dictate reality here. Might be the key, but I'm not entirely sure what emotion might manifest and bridge to lead us to safety. So what you're saying is we have no way forward. At the moment, I guess. At the present, if it is indeed emotion that governs the island, perhaps it is not Medions, but the dragons that hold us here. They tire of conflict, and have chosen a path of oblivion to escape it. Or rather, they have chosen no path at all, meaning there's no way for the dragons or anyone here on this island to advance. So it's their control on the Dynamis right now. Because all of them, like, collectively don't want to progress anywhere anymore, they just want to wither and stay in one place. It's also affecting our ability to move forward. Okay, I'm getting that right now. We can't just suddenly convince them to have hope. They're in a place of, like, they don't have hope. A sound theory, disheartening though it may be. If that is the case, what recourse do we have? They're not like to be persuaded to help us. Their reasoning is built on history of turmoil and strife. Without irrefutable proof, the future is not as bleak as they believe it to be. Mayhap persuasion is not the answer. Medion meant to make us then and there at Ragnarok, and she would have succeeded if not for Thancred's determination. She conceded it was strong enough to overpower the despair that otherwise rules Ultima Thule, and reshape it to a degree. Perhaps it can be done again in like manner, by overpowering the prevailing emotions. So what are we gonna do, sing them a song or something? 'Twas Ultima Thule's architect Medion herself against whom Thancred did pit himself to clash of wills. Though I marked no leader among them as such, I did chance to encounter a dragon possessed of despair far more potent than most. Potent enough to mayhap dictate the course for others. And thus their domain to follow. He spoke but few words, carefully chosen. Their tone and timbre alone, threatening to rend my heart in twain. Challenging his desire to remain may allow us to alter the island upon which we stand. Alas, I feel my want of rhetoric availed me not against his classifying heart, but mayhap one of you will fare better. Then I shall guide thee. I'll end, they all call him. In dragon tongue. I'll end. Thou wilt find him nearby, eyes fixed upon water. Well, what do we have to lose? Let's get going. We have nothing to lose right now, I'll say. Nothing. Actually, no. What are you talking about? We have everything to lose. We have so many things to lose. Our Theers is... We got Theers to lose. We don't want to lose that. Oh, Estinian. He can feel the dragons. I don't know how we're breathing well. There's so many toxic gases around.
He remaineth as he was when I first approached, entombed in melancholy.
I see. Perhaps I could...
I'll handle this.
Estinian. No, wait, why are they playing this song? Why this song of choice? Excuse me? Why this song?
Waiting to die like all the others, are you?
This
What an interesting choice of OST.
So you say. Yet your kind has found a new beginning on our star. One of you braved the expanse, bearing with him a clutch of eggs. They and their children now rule our skies, their song heard by all.
Wholesome with the heart of a gremlin. Maybe that's more fitting for you after all, Soap.
They were. They suffered much, and repaid their suffering in kind.
I had to take a picture of that. Aw, did knowing that there's other dragons surviving out there gave him some hope? Estinian, I'm glad you spoke then. This is not your typical
Had your brethren
thing.
made the self-same choice, my family might still be alive.
Ah! Oh, Estinian!
Yet lasting peace does not come to those who simply retreat from conflict. No, you must be willing to confront it, to stare into the face of your foe, and see yourself in him.
Oh my god,
Only
Estinian
then
character
can
development!
you break the cycle of torment and tragedy. This lesson, a dear friend taught me at the risk of his life.
Their bromance!
There is no nobility in your penance. You wallow in self-pity.
He's saying, wake the fuck up right now!
Everything we've endured, we will not let you stop us.
Oh my god, ignite that passion in that dragon! Excuse me? Oh!
Estinian!
Stay back!
Wait, who's that freaking bird? No, fight it, dragon!
I see. Theirs is the emotion that bars our way. The rest is up to you.
No!
No! Not Estinian too!
There's a wind. He's opened the way for us.
Oh, Alfie!
Sacrificed himself to remake this place, like Thancred did.
Alfie!
Oh, Alphino.
Come. Let us follow the wind. It will not lead us astray. He would not.
No, I don't like the way this is going. I don't... No! No! No, if... I had to take off my glasses for this. Screw it, I don't need my glasses. It's all gonna... I feel like it's gonna cover my face and then you guys won't see anything. No! He's like a brother to Alphinaud. He's like a guardian to him. And Estinian's character growth is amazing in this whole expansion. And with that, he knew that in his gut that's what he had to do for us to move forward. No! Where is everyone? I'm not liking this. I don't want that to happen. I really don't. Oh my god, the music! Fuck your build-up! Fuck your build-up! I want Estinian and Thancred back! I don't care. I want them back. No, you can't just get nicer while I'm like literally... No! I'm sorry, I realize I've been cussing a lot more in this stream. I realize I've been... You know what? This is the real me. I don't care. I definitely cuss a lot more. Fuck. You know what? This is how I usually am when I'm a little more emotional. And you know what? That means the game is making me a bit more emotional. It's doing a good job. I'll give you that, 14. You're doing a great job. Alfie! Alfie, I'm sorry, Alfie. I'm also missing him right now. I'm sorry. Estinian went from a character that I just didn't care too terribly about to seeing his bond with you, making him like him more because of how I see how you interact with him. Basically, I care about you, Alfie, and because I care about you, I see how much he means to you, and that's why he grew on me as well, okay? My little baby boy, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, I'm so useless as the lol right now. I can't do anything right now. All I can do is watch y'all one by one do what you do, just help save the world, and I'm doing my part as well. If I had known this place would claim Estinian too, no, it's what had to be done. Must this always be the price paid for safe passage? The wind has stayed, the fog has covered this island, and the air no longer feels quite so stifling. Estinian did that for us. As when beating of the mighty winds brought the wind low, where dragons may never touch the sky, he and the shade he bore shall soar free. I'm glad you're with me, Raggy. A confluence of wind has manifested before you! Ah! Look there, the wind. Aww. This is Estinian's doing, I'm sure of it. We should ride its flow and see where it leads. Oh, Estinian! Let's go. Wee! At least I can wee a little bit. I'm sad, but I can wee. Wee! Oh, where am I going? Ah, okay. He did it. He found a way forward for us. Why must they na 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 na? Two souls intertwined. I loved this song in Heaven's Word. I love this song very much. The dragons remain trapped with a prison of their own making, lamenting the horrors of war. Yet Estinian knew them better than most. He was a man of honor and a dear friend, willing to fight to the very end for what he believed is right. Two souls intertwine. And he's still fighting Alphinaud, just like Thancred. Their sacrifices are why we can survive here, why we still have the chance to stop her. Even in spirit, they're unwilling to give in to despair, and we mustn't either. Alice is right. We must press on for their sake. I am not gonna like this. I know I'm not gonna like this. Fuck, I'm not gonna like this. I'm not gonna like this. I don't want anything to happen to y'all. Please, I guess I have to hug. If it's going the direction I'm expecting, I don't want anything to happen. I don't want them to go. 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 Maybe you. Fine, I'll give you a hug. Thancred, Estinian, I will not believe that you guys are gone for good. Alright, I'm not gonna believe y'all are, like, fuck. No worries, I have like a million screenshots of Endwalker. I just, especially here, it's just, I think it's needed. Were it not for the violet crystal embedded in its surface, 'twould appear as an ordinary stone. A curious script had been attached upon them. Alas, it's not a language with which I'm unfamiliar. I cannot say I recognize it either. No, I. The dragons, from what I recall, preserve their knowledge and song, and eschew the written word entirely, so I may assume this is the work of another race, one we have yet to encounter. Medion claimed the dragons will suffer a slow death, seeking the release of oblivion. What life you find here, like as not, wends its way towards a similar end. Oh, so we are walking into each world that was mentioned, that each of the Medion siblings have seen. What do you suppose is that over there? Ooh, I don't see. Oh. I don't want to find out. I frankly don't want to find out to what that is. I'm not sure, but it's hard to make out at this distance. But its surface seems to bear the same crystals as his monument. Oh, you were looking at that! I was looking at the weird tentacle thingy next to it. Meaning there's a chance we might find whoever's built them both. We should go and have a look. Come on. Well, these are very interesting buildings. Other one? I don't want to know which one, other one. I don't want to know which one's out there. I don't want to figure out anything about y'all. Other one, that one, this one, I don't need them. Drifting the heck? I don't want to know, frankly. I'm good. Nah, I'm good. I'm quite fine. Oh, okay, jellyfish. Wait, you're kind of cute. Hey, you're kind of cute. Oh, what the heck? You're a little space bean! A space jellyfish! Space jellyfish with a halo. Whoa! Whoa, and your body reflects? Yo, you're kinda cute. I like you. Ooh, new OST. I like this OST.
Hail, travelers! This is the most unexpected occurrence.
I should probably give it a different voice. Hold on. I don't know if I'll go with. Oh, hello there. Is this your home?
Indeed it is. Ah, forgive me. I have forgotten. An exchange of introductions is expected when first meeting those with whom one is unacquainted.
Oh, it's a ghost. I wanted to be a little ghostly and gas. Okay, your head pops out of.
When the vibration of vocal folds is still required to convey our thoughts and intention, "Hia," I believe, was the pronunciation used when referring to our people. Though it is not entirely applicable given our present state, you are welcome to use this appellation. As for nomenclature to address my individual person, I believe it would be pronounced Kofakuj. Yes, Kafkuj of the Ea.
We have encountered beings that communicate intimately through thought, but never one that is wholly without voice. I presume we are having this conversation via the medium of aether, or dynamis as space is suffused in vast quantities of it. Fascinating in either case.
I gather your response to my presence is positive then. That is well, for there is something I wish to ask of you. Like yourselves, we are aether-based life forms. Therefore, it may be surmised that your bodies have a comparable biological composition to those that we once possessed. I have a number of queries regarding our subjective perception of the 5 senses: sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell. In total, I prepared 198,712,180,827. Jesus Christ.
That's rather a lot, isn't it?
My apologies. I have omitted a great many details necessary to understand the nature of my request. Though we dispensed our corporeal vessels long ago, we have rediscovered a need for the flesh, and have endeavored to recreate our erstwhile forms. However, all pertinent records have been lost due to the passage of time. Take, for example, the nervous system. It is well within our power to recreate, but we have no frame of reference for our sensations once experienced by our people. We have made compromise our ability to interact with our physical environment.
And the reason you need to regain corporal forms?
Why, to bring an end to our existence, of course. Though need is perhaps too strong of a word, it would be a simple matter to unmake ourselves through the use of etheric exsanguinators, but such a death seems inadequate. The traditionalists among us believe proper death requires an inescapable sense of impermanence in one's final moments, and an experience found only with bodies of flesh.
So they want to create to die. We should very much like to hear more of your plans. In exchange, we will answer any questions to the best of our ability.
Such an exchange of information would indeed prove useful. Very well. To ensure efficacious exchange, I hereby invite you to our home. Yes, the abode of Ea, where we traditionalists prepare for our demise. I presume you're constant to answer questions indicative of tactic approval of our plans, in which case your cooperation is greatly appreciated. I must caution you, however, to be mindful of the Ea wandering the desert. Their desire for bodies of flesh can be described as overzealous. Now, if you would follow me.
This is going rather smoothly. Not that I'm complaining, mind. Even so, we mustn't forget their aim is oblivion, much like the dragons. Though I fail to see why civilizations so seemingly advanced would choose to unmake all they have created. Maybe because they are so intelligent and advanced that they want to unmake themselves. Sometimes, that's why people say ignorance is bliss, because sometimes knowing too much can break you, and that's just the truth, unfortunately, at times. At any rate, we will find no answers dallying here. Let us be on our way. Heck, that is why human beings we're so intelligent that we're so stupid. We are gaining so much intelligence as we progress to the point we are becoming unintelligent with our actions. That's just how it is. But we carry on. We carry on. I knew which way I was going. I absolutely knew where I was going. Oh, Ragi, actually for the sake of time, can we fly over? Just for the sake of time. Unless it's not that far.
Welcome to our abode. Most of our compeers you will find remain idle in their domiciles, though your quizzical expressions indicate my phrasing is unclear. I speak, of course, of the violet crystalline constructs hanging from the stone structures. Ah. You'd say they remain idle, but what of your work to regain corporal bodies? An astute question, understandable given your infinite nature. We have no desire to pursue our research, for it's no longer necessary. If our idleness we are struck by sudden inspiration, we rise to pursue said inspiration to its conclusion. This is why I was present for your arrival, and why I continue to engage with you still. But while the others are not currently in motile state, rest assured they will not object were you to disturb their respite. You need only cast your thoughts towards one of their crystalline domiciles to communicate. The strange moaning comes and goes, but soon fades into silence. Speak with Kofkug. Thanks, Ragi. Thanks for having the pillion out. I appreciate. We have to just go back. Yeah. Did your inquiries yield satisfactory responses? I see. They failed to answer. That is likely because their minds have unraveled due to prolonged idleness. They are not but concentrated aether now. Worry not. There are no others who have need of those lodgings, and they will not prove a hindrance to remains as they are. But more importantly, you said some few did answer your request for an audience, yes. I imagine they will be with us ere long. So I wonder, as we progress, we will actually see every single race that the meaty babies have seen. Flesh, abandon, Coop Cod languishingly awaits his brethren's arrival. I had no luck, but everyone else fared well enough. Quite a few have awakened. Ah, there they are. Jellyfish. May I introduce you to Lalak, Dudik, and Need. Cute. It has been too long, Koopkog. I dare say Saturn IV has since completed an orbit. Indeed, until the travelers brought it to my attention, I hadn't noticed how unraveled some had become. Travelers, of course. The ones who wish to know why we seek to regain corporeal forms. The truth of the matter is as plain to see as neighboring systems, but my single account would fail to satisfy the requirement for scientific objectivity. Thus did I bid them awaken you. Am I the only one who struggles to tell who's speaking? I'm glad I used the same voice for them. I had a feeling they're all gonna speak the same way. Nay, thou art not. In the absence of corporeal forms and divergence they afford, perhaps such similarity in voice is unavoidable. By the way, Koop-Kood, have you already observed the requisite custom for the travelers? That which one is expected to do when receiving gifts, a matter of proper form. Oh. Ah, yes. So long has it been, it had completely escaped my mind. And still does. What was it again? I can't seem to remember. Hee! Their heads go pop. Neither do I. Pity. I was hoping you would. Perhaps we could search the archives for the answer. Come now, Unique. The archives have long been frozen, lest we subject ourselves to further dolor. Surely you recall that much. Ah, of course. Food. The custom is to serve food. Beings of flesh as they have must regularly replenish their aether. By contributing to the replenishment, we communicate our friendly intention. That's right. We duly invite you to join us in calming your past, after which we engage in a leisurely conversation. If we have a chance to learn something, then I see no reason to decline. Excellent. If you would care to follow, we shall feast you on the purest of aether.
I can't wait for what food they're gonna give us. Oh boy. I can't wait. Hope they give us some muffins. Muffins would be great. I would love some. Oh, there's some more beings out there. Whoa, what are they doing around here? Whoa. Whoa, they're all standing at a... Look, I gotta take a picture again. Whoa, okay. Also, while I'm standing here in this crop circle looking thing, I'll be right back again. I was drinking a lot of water throughout stream, so I'm gonna go on a quick restroom break one more time, but I'm gonna make this like 2 minutes again. So I'll be right back, you guys. All right. Maybe I should be a little bit concerned, but I sure hope the muffins will be good.
This facility is where we replenish our aether. There's no particular name for it, but we traditionalists sometimes use the word restaurant.
You call this a restaurant? You know what? I'm not gonna judge.
Now that if you wish to take your place with your comrades, the space will soon be awash the purest aether. Please absorb as much as you like.
Okay. You brace yourself for a rush of sweet, sweet aether, but nothing seems to happen. Perhaps you need to wait a little longer. You brace yourself again, but again nothing seems to happen. Just as I had suspected, meticulously as one might recreate the ES home world, this is Ultima Thule. One cannot simply generate aether here. As recreations, our friends are oblivious to this fact, to the very truth of their existence, much like the phantoms of the recreated Amarat. However appearances may seem, we must ever be mindful that it's the memories of the dead that whom we deal. Ah, okay.
So, did you have your fill of aether?
Alas, we couldn't absorb it. Deficiency in our forms, it would seem.
Oh, how very unfortunate. May I ask how you normally replenish your aether? We eat this thing called food. Through your mouths, you say. How very primitive and quaint. To think their mouths serve not only to expel sound, but draw in sustenance besides. Such life forms have long since vanished from our systems. Though we regrettably could not partake of your magnificent feast, rest assured we will feel your welcome most keenly. In the course of acquainting ourselves with your sophisticated ways, however, we could not fail but wonder, wherefore do you wish to obtain vessels of flesh, and thence to vanish? Will you not favor us with an explanation? You flesh and blood beings are always so hasty. It does have its charm, however. Very well, we shall indulge you. In the beginning, when the Ea yet possessed corporal bodies, our ancestors dedicated themselves to the pursuit of knowledge and technological advancement. By transcending all limitations, we believe we would eliminate sorrow and abide in true happiness. From the tangible such as the land to intangible such as labor, there exist myriad hindrances to progress, but the most confining of all was the flesh itself. Our natural lifespan was distressingly middling, you see, too short to enjoy unhurried lives, yet too long to be considered disposable. Furthermore, to simply maintain the integrity of our bodies demanded considerable resources. But we managed to solve this problem. After long years, we discovered how to become non-corporeal entities with everlasting lives, untroubled by the failures of flesh. This changed. We had more time and freedom to continue our scientific pursuits. We went on to make ever greater strides in our quest to transcend all limitations, until we finally decided to challenge the last of them all, the limit of knowledge. That is to say, deciphering the laws of creation. We sought to discover how the universe came into being and explain all extant phenomena, and thence predict the future. If we could but achieve this, we believed that we would be free from uncertainty and anxiety. And did you find the answers you sought? Yes, we did. Our efforts revealed us to the fundamental truth. The truth of existence? Insane! Knowledge of said truth is essential for the continuation of our conversation. If you would learn more, we will share it with you. Ooh, this is a good one. No, we mustn't. Primitive as they are, it would be unspeakably cruel to deprive them of their ignorance. Very fair. Very, very fair. Thank you for that. They are possessed of corporeal forms. Their lives are utterly ended. As those have gone before, it is our duty to warn them. What thinkest thou? Stola. We have deliberated and come to a consensus. If you are resolved to know it, we will disclose to you the truth we discovered. The truth of the universe. Seek us at the stone pillars just outside the bonds of the abode. A place called Legia. The truth of the universe, huh? And this game is not playing! It's not playing at all! I have a bad feeling. Y'shtola has been the main focus of these entities. Speaking to these entities. I have a very bad feeling, you guys. I'm not gonna like it. A fundamental truth. We will hear it, of course. Let us learn what has led such enlightened people to this indolent end. Where knowledge leads. Something seems to be weighing on Orianja's mind. Push forward and walk tall, Luna. I know Y'shtola and Orianja are the nerds of the group. They love to look for knowledge. They love, especially Y'shtola, loves the pursuit of knowledge. God dang it. When we join the Ea, there's no trifling matter I would fain investigate. Lunella, Grahatia, might I trouble you for your assistance? But of course. My thanks. We shall head outside the abode, if you would kindly follow me. I know not what mischief you are plotting, Orianja, but I trust you have our best interests at heart. The rest of us shall go on ahead, Delegia, lest you worry we won't start without you. Na, na, na. Alright. And also, I recognize the music has changed a little more. Don't worry, I still have it in the back of my mind. Alright. Okay. I hear that piano intro. I hear it. I hear it. Oh! Okay, okay. I hear that. Aye, this place shall serve. Is it the spring that you wish to investigate? Pray forgive me, my friends, but it is not to investigate. 'Twas but a pretense to speak in private. And why us two specifically, then? You have our undivided attention. As we have established here in Ultima Thule, those denizens of ruined stars are recreated in their twilight days. Yet one question doth arise in my mind. So faithfully formed are the simulacra. They believe themselves yet amongst the living. How dost thou suppose this is possible? The remnants of Dynamis? Wait! If they're recreated from Dynamis, Mina has taken their hearts onto herself. Mina made a contact with them while they still live. I couldn't begin to guess. If Median is Dynamis herself,
she can contain these beings. The only answer I would think is that Median took the hearts onto herself. I'm inclined to agree. If Median could take the emotions of others as her own, I dare say she would be able to recreate them more faithfully than she had relied on any historical account. By which logic, she must have revisited them while they still lived. The dragons and Ea both. So too did I theorize, and upon that assumption, consider how those two races may have met their demise. According to thine own tale, Median perceived the emotions of those nearby as her own, and heightened sense of empathy intrinsic to their nature as entelechy. In the course of their starfaring journey, she encountered beings who strongly desired a cessation of their existence. She would be powerless before that desire. Even as she possesseth the power to grant it, the power of Dynamis. 'Tis my supposition that, overwhelmed by their longing for death, Median did unleash Dynamis and usher the dragons and Ea into their doom. Oh. Oh, shoot. Do you think Median was the reason why? But of course, such was not always the outcome. Full many stars did you find already lost to ruin. In order to recreate a terminus, however, the fervent desire for the end is essential. Therefore, should you struggle to find the way forward, and pray ask yourselves this: in the place where you stand, whose is the soul that yearneth most desperately for oblivion? Why do you tell us this now? No, again would I betray your trust. This pledge I did make to my comrades. In bringing thee to my confidence, I would remain true to my word. Aw, Rianjay. As for thee, let us consider it my fitting reward for the secrets I harbored for the Crystal Exarch. I once placed my faith in thy chosen path, walking at thy side fully knowing that we were bound for thy demise. I ask now that thou returnest the favor, and abide in faith as I fulfill mine own destiny. Wait! If you say my debt has come due, how am I to refuse? 'Tis indelicate of me, I know full well, and I can but beg thy forgiveness. Yet even if I must needs go to such lengths, I cannot well feign ignorance of the answer I have found within. The answer to the question, in what moment might I stand strongest? Rianjay, after all that we've been through, I will say only this. Do what you must. Do what you must and see your conviction through. I shall, my friend. I shall. Oh, it's gonna break me. It's gonna break me so much. Without further ado then, let us go to join our comrades. Rianjay. Rianjay always had the iron will. A steel of heart. Also, take care and enjoy your dinner, Zeph. Enjoy your dinner. We have no choice but to keep going. We have to keep moving forward. Like Soapsy said, push forward and walk tall, Luna. And that I will do. Oh, Graha. Let us be off to Elegea. How far is it from here? I will definitely take the car for the sake of time. I'm not ready. I'm actually like an emotional wreck right now. If it wasn't obvious enough, I'm already an emotional wreck, and it's so much in such a short time has happened. It was super fun waiting for more to happen. Oh my god, Spaghetti. It's a time. We are in a little bit of a time crunch, but I know we're gonna finish this tonight. I know we're gonna do fine. Ugh. Seems everyone is accounted for. Shall we then?
Please continue. Tell us about this truth you discovered.
Very well. Bear in mind, however, that the purpose of this conversation is not to impart scholarly knowledge, for such requires that you comprehend the subject matter, which you will not.
I love the voice choice for them. It's a mixture of distorted voices. What a perfect voice for them.
We will forego the intricacies of our scientific methodology and deal only with the conclusion, the end of our society and our world. We acknowledge, with regret, that your star is in the midst of the same panic-induced cataclysm that befell Deneb 3. As such, in order to avoid causing undue distress, we will refrain from explicitly stating how much time you have remaining.
Thank you for that, because at least give us some ignorance.
You are entirely too kind. I pray you recount your tale as you see fit.
In the beginning, the universe was but a tiny particle. Then suddenly, this particle began to expand. Having remained entirely in the bounds of your star, the phenomenon may be difficult for your kind to grasp. But this expansion has since continued unabated. Speculating that the universe could not grow indefinitely, we sought to learn what might occur, and made a worrying discovery. The stars will continue to spread apart, as will their finite thermal energies. Eventually, all heavenly bodies will grow cold and freeze. No new stars will be born, and the universe will enter into an eternal ice age.
Ooh. That is a hard concept to grasp.
In hopes of proving that this determination was erroneous, we scrutinized our research from all angles, even as we sought to avert the everlasting winter.
Ooh, imagine if this is true, if this is what will actually happen far, far, far into the future. All I can say is, what is meant to exist is always meant to end. So, all we can do is live our lives to the fullest, you know?
The endeavor proved fruitless. So infamously so, in fact, that it became synonymous with vain effort.
Ooh, way to give existential crisis though, 14. A lot of people come to games to go look for an escape, but to throw this existential crisis at us, ooh, 14 is not playing and I freaking love it.
The universe as we know it would end, and there is no way to prevent it. Beneath the weight of this knowledge, our society stagnated. Though we had time still, it was a cold comfort.
A cold comfort.
Why strive for anything when desolation is assured? When our wealth of wisdom, accumulated since the dawning of our kind, would be forever lost, no civilization would rise from our ashes. No scholar recover our knowledge. In silence unbroken, naught would stir.
Okay, so why should we feel the need to live? Why should we look forward to something when you already know what's gonna happen if all will just end anyways? A very fair question. A fair question indeed.
Intellect was once our pride. Overnight, it became our shame. Our works, monuments to futility. Immortality, our greatest invention, became a source of suffering. Rather than suffer on, many chose to unmake themselves by means of etheric exsanguinators.
Okay.
Etched upon these stones are the testaments of such souls, though many left no words at all, thinking it a pointless gesture. Once we have obtained vessels of flesh, we likewise intend to vanish.
Watch them be like, now give us your flesh. Vibe check comes at us.
If you understand this, understand aught of our tale, you will abandon your quest for knowledge. Ignorance truly is bliss.
Ignorance is truly bliss.
If you would cling to your illusory happiness, remain primitive and pure. It is the only way.
Now, how is Y'shtola gonna talk about this? She is someone always looking for knowledge.
So that's your story.
Oof, I want to hear what Y'shtola's gonna say about that.
While I appreciate your advice, I will not heed it.
They were playing Shadowbringers!
Convinced though you may be of this truth, it is yours and not mine. Indeed, truth, I have ever believed, is in the eye of the beholder.
Oh, that's wonderful! I could not even think of that. Truth is in the eye of the beholder. Y'shtola, you're so freaking amazing! I love you!
Are you suggesting that we have reached a faulty conclusion? That our science failed us?
No, that's not what she's saying at all.
Hardly. As you yourself said, the subject matter is beyond my comprehension. And that, I accept, is true. I do not possess the knowledge to prove or disprove your conclusion.
Therefore, she'll keep looking for knowledge!
In my mortal years, I doubt I could even approach the wisdom of the Air. But of one thing am I absolutely certain. I would not be happier in ignorance.
Y'shtola! Y'shtola!
Y'shtola, no! You mustn't!
Ryanje.
The most important lesson I've learned is that learning isn't simply passing one's eyes over words. Nay, 'tis when understood for oneself that knowledge attains its true value. This is what has sustained me, driven me onward in joy and wonder, in anger and sorrow. The universe may end, and all may be for naught. But I will live as I always have.
He's so freaking badass!
I will always seek out new knowledge. And no conclusion of yours, no matter how grim, can dampen my desire.
I suppose it is only to be expected. Their feeble minds cannot fathom the terrifying gravity of it all. But worry not. We consider it our duty to enlighten you, and we will not stop until you grasp the full extent of our despair.
Frick, I'm gonna... It's happening, y'all. Bird!
Keep calm and listen well.
Y'shtola!
Though my body will soon dissipate, there may be a way to restore it. Azim's magic. So long as our souls remain, you can use it to summon us back. But you mustn't, for it would mean losing our way forward. This I only reveal so that you can promise not to invoke the magic. We came here knowing what victory may cost, so press on. Press on, and do not look back.
Y'shtola!
I shall join thee. As subterfuge is not required, thou shalt not suffer for mine absence.
The nerds are going together!
Urianger.
My resolve hath never been as strong as thine. Full oft have I wavered in my decisions, and afterwards been stricken with regret. In spite of this, I may still stand with my comrades, supporting them as they attempt the greatest of feats. This truth I have learned in the course of our journey. And many though my shortcomings may be, I may also claim to excel in prophecies. My studies, into which have granted me the flexibility of mind needed to bend this malleable reality.
I love the nerd duo as well.
Thus shall I hope that thou mayest have the strength to resist, and our comrades the strength to continue.
With you to urge us on, how could we possibly fail?
How could we possibly fail? God dang it! They're both so freaking mature and they're so strong-willed. I love them. And then there were 4. And with that, they've opened another path for us, haven't they?
What's this? An extinguished civilization. Rekindled.
That's right. Our quest doesn't end here. We'll press on, and we will find you.
There. That's where you'll find me.
She keeps leading us on to her. Is she playing a little game with us? Because she can instantly take us all out right now. She's playing a little game with us, y'all.
Is that another star?
Of the stars we visited, most were already devoid of life. And where there was life still, the inhabitants wished for death. But even death, we learned, isn't truly the end. It is but a part of the cycle of rebirth. Souls return to the star, or in its absence, a larger flow. And eventually they are reborn, alive again, to know suffering anew. True salvation lies not in dying. It lies in not being born. This is the gift I would give to you. To all life on beautiful Aetheris. To that end, we created an egg wherein life cannot quicken. That dead sun.
That's a sun?
Attain it if you can. Before your friends' emotions fade away, along with their protection.
Oh, Alice's smirky face. Holy shoot. You know that one meme of the guy going, empty, empty, empty? That's me right now. That's absolutely me right now. Y'shtola and Urianger went. Then there's 4. There's 4 left. Here, I'm gonna take a G pose. I know Urianger said he was resolving to go, But I thought he'll like go later. I didn't think he'll go like right now with Y'shtola. But I freaking love them both. They're so fearless. I freaking love them. I like how as we're progressing, it just keeps getting worse. Like, the text just keeps getting worse. Victory lost. Grahati regards his comrades in solemn silence. Are you all ready to continue on? Let us make up for where the light shone. Y'shtola and Rianchi have opened the way for us. I like how at the very end though, Y'shtola was also like, she's like, I didn't give up my will to live. I know there's a way for you to get me back. Though, she also said like, don't use it on me. But she has that much confidence. She has that much willpower and confidence. And that's what I freaking love about her. Yes, I can feel it. The aether emanating from the arcane pattern. This is a portal, and no mistake. Let us see where it leads. It's sad seeing only the few of us, huh? Alice, eh? Some manner of AI device. If our friends awakened it, then it should be safe to use. Judging by the direction, this should be the place. The portal of wisdom. Off we go, guys. Whoa. We're in a tech place. Oh, I guess we fight. Intruder alert. Eliminate. 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 I love doing the robot voice. There y'all are. Amazing. Yet another civilization. Let's see what these guys were up to. Attacked as soon as you arrived. Not the most welcoming of places, is it? We must try to find denizens who are amenable to the conversation. We should go as they lay of the land, see how far we can go. I'll help Alphanab with that. In the meantime, you and Graha can search for some friendlier folk. Apart from the hostile beings, take care of with your footing. I mislike the look of this terrain. Not knowing what the locals are like, you best take care of yourselves. We'll find you once you finish exploring. I don't like the babies being far away from us. My sibling instincts are kicking in right now. I have my brother and then my two teeny siblings. Now I'm stuck with Stinky Cat Brother, though. I expect the twins will seek out the outermost bounds of the Isle, so I propose you search the central area. There are machines patrolling here and there, Centennials in all likelihood. Like those you can encounter, they will most certainly attack any who venture too close. So let us avoid them and look for others that appear more approachable. Destination. So if you ran the Omega raids, you already seen the design of these level triggers before. You see not patrolling machines in the area. They do not seem inclined to non-violent intercourse. Trying to stay away from them. Yeah. Oh. Overflow Omnicron. Now we don't want any Omnicron here. We escaped that during winter. Hopefully escaped most of it during winter. No Omnicron now. There we go. Speak with Guacamole. M032. You're a skinny boy, but you got some thighs. Look at them thighs on you, M032. Oh, snap. Look, Lunella. The machines here do not appear hostile. Let's see if we can communicate with them. Begging your pardon, but we are searching for the denizens of the star. Unknown life forms detected. Assigning generic label. Interplanetary travelers. Greetings and welcome to the planet. Blip bloop. The planet? What? Could you please repeat that? It appears your hearing organ is unable to process the name in our tongue. It may be translated into yours as Alphatron. Our people, meanwhile, are called the Omnicrons. Oh, Omicrons. I've been pronouncing it wrong this whole time. And you stand within one of their outposts. The Omicrons, you say. And what is that you do here? We are preparing for war. Teehee. What the heck? They're so excited. We're preparing for war. As you presently do not have the designated target, you have nothing to fear. Should your star become designated, however, you'll be taken into custody or terminated. Not a little frightening, these Omicrons are, but at least they seem to be forthright. I will see what else I can learn for this fellow, if you could try speaking with the others. This must be the race of people on the stars that, were constantly at war with each other. I remember Medion mentioning one of them was just at war. There's the Aetherite. Beep boop. Autonomous weapon deployment complete. Vanguard armament upgrade complete. Munition levels satisfactory. Combat readiness assessment nominal. Awaiting instructions from Sir. Maintaining state of combat readiness. Measuring combat capability. Result negligible. Subject fails outside of targeting perimeters. Greetings, traveler. We are the Omicrons, and our objective is self-enhancement. In order to achieve this, we venture forth in conquest to acquire combat data and resources. Most recently, we succeeded in subjugating the home world of the beings, whose strength is said to be without parallel, the dragons. Yet, are these the beings that beat up the dragons we just saw? Yet through the endeavor yielded a wealth of combat data, the star was rendered barren, unable to yield resources, and subsequent costing determined the losses incurred exceeded the gains. Wait, are these the beings that beat up the dragons? Greetings, traveler. When venturing outside the outpost, beware malfunctioning units. They do not heed Sir's commands and indiscriminately attack all non-Omicrons. For avoidance of confusion, be advised that Sir is the alias Stigma 1. Sir issues instructions to our forces as the foremost of 6 strategic matrices that bear designation Stigma. I see. Let's talk to the Sir, shall we? You learned a few things. So did I. Ere we share our findings, however, I believe it's best to step outside the outpost. Come with me. Ah, there you are. We finished surveying the area. This has come as no surprise, but there's no way forward. There were portals like the one we used to get here, but those that worked only sent us to isolated isles. But as before, we must locate the embodiment of the emotion that bars the way. What of yourselves? Did you find anyone to speak with? We found some robots that won't hurt us for now. So the Omicron seek to advance themselves through conquest. Following their victory over the dragons, they stand ready for the next campaign, but their leader has yet to issue new commands, and so they wait. Such a place, who could it be that fits Urianger's description? A soul whose yearning for oblivion surpasses all others. Urianger said this. doing our investigation before we join you in Elegea. Sorry, kiddos. I don't know why he didn't want to tell you guys either. Maybe it was for... So that's the way of it. Why couldn't he just say it to all of us? Given what we know of this place, it's certainly our curious state of affairs. While the dragons at AI long for death, the Omicrons long for conflict. As much as that they may lead to destruction, it must be considered a distinct desire. In order to find the source of dominant emotion, I believe we should seek out their leader, the Sir. According to M032, the first Omicron with whom we spoke, there's a console by which we might communicate with it. M032 also added that it would be a pointless exercise, but that in itself, I believe, is worth investigating. What say you? Victory lost. I do wonder why Uriania didn't just tell everyone that, and he just told Omi and Graha. I'm not sure why he chose that. Well, I wonder if he's worried the twins might pull the same thing he did, and he wanted them to be safe. I don't even know what the heck that says anymore. Graha T is ready to step forth. So the console we seek lies on the far side of this aisle. Given the nature of the ground, the route may not be entirely direct as it seems. Let us all watch our step as we make our way. Off we go! This appears to be the console, but it seems unresponsive. Would you care to take a look at it? Sure. You try touching, smacking, and tuning with the console, but there's no response. No luck, I see. But there must be a way to activate it. There must.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
As am I. Operating such consoles is trying enough. But if we can't even activate it?
Perhaps there is a way.
And what is that?
First, consider the world that has been recreated here.
A tech world?
Its inhabitants were machines who gathered combat data to enhance themselves. And among the many wars they waged, the most notable was that against the dragons. As you've doubtless surmised, I believe this was the homeworld of Omega. Sid built a jamming device to defeat it, a device which generated massive bursts of lightning, its sole weakness.
That's all well and good, but what does that... Wait. You're not thinking to strike the console with lightning, are you?
As a matter of fact, I am. Ask yourselves this. Why would an entity as puissant as Omega not be designed to suppress the effects of lightning?
Because it relies upon it, or something akin to it, as a source of energy.
My thoughts exactly. And there is a good chance the same is true of the Omicrons and their devices. So, shall I cast caution to the wind and try something reckless and dramatic?
Why are you not doing anything reckless and dramatic? Have at it. I'm not sure this is a good idea. Or I could use my custom-made Omega Jammer. I have a custom-made Omega Jammer? Not sure this is a good idea. Have at it. I'm a bad influence, though. I don't remember the custom-made Omega Jammer. When did we get that? When did we even get that? I don't remember. Because it only pops... Really? Oh, heck yeah! Alright, it'll be unique and quirky then. Or I can use my custom-made Omega Jammer.
Wait, you still have it? Sid and Nero's legendary device which brought low the super weapon Omega.
You
Wait,
bet I do.
The actual device was much too big to lug around, so you must only have the control module. And there I was getting all excited. Never mind. An old-fashioned spell will suffice.
Lame, guacamole. Lame. Okay. Well, easy does it then. Works out.
It worked!
What if it just exploded right then and there?
Opening connection to Communications Module 1. Connection established. Transmission. Strategic Matrix Signal 1 now online. As the primary strategic matrix, you may address me as Sir. Checking for new communications. None found. All units, please maintain current state. End transmission. Closing connection.
That's it.
Wait! We have questions for you. Of late, no mission orders have been issued. Why not? Has there been some manner of trouble?
Reply. The Extended Operations Unit is yet to determine guidelines for future assignments. All strategies are calculated, devised, and actioned in accordance with said guidelines. In the interim, all citizens are directed to maintain a state of combat readiness. End reply. Awaiting query.
What is the point?
Can you tell us why the Extended Operations Unit hasn't yet determined the guidelines?
Unable to comply. Information unavailable or access restricted.
In that case, is it possible for us to communicate directly with the unit?
Access denied. Unable to establish connection.
That's kind of sus, sir.
Is there anything you can tell us? Have there been any abnormalities, like a threat to the star or widespread unrest?
Reply. Negative. All citizens continue to operate at maximum efficiency. If your operations are suboptimal, please proceed to a maintenance facility for evaluation. Otherwise, stand by at your designated post. End reply. End transmission. Closing connection.
I could activate it again, but I doubt it would be productive. What do you think?
If all the Omicrons really were running as efficiently as it claimed, then I doubt they were hoping for life here to end. As this Sir told us, there just haven't been any new instructions, and everyone is standing by.
Should be standing by at any rate. If there are those that are neglecting their duties, perhaps we can glean a clue from them.
Oh.
I propose we take another look around, and also try to find the operations unit.
Ooh, what if some of the units are actually getting their own consciousness and choose to do something of their own? That's a good thing that Alphana brought up. I like all the Omega Raid OSTs playing here. Very nice. Let us focus on our search of the outpost. Alice and I will try speaking with the Omicrons this time. I hope we might learn something new. Meanwhile, perhaps you and Grok could observe them from a distance. These beings are systematically and by routine by nature. If there are any that aren't, it shouldn't be too difficult to spot them. If there are no questions, then let us begin at once. As you came this way, I believe I spied a promising vantage point. Follow me. Okay. Lego. Search base Omicron with our errant Omicrons. We have a camp. Oh, okay. We're doing one of these. So the Omicrons that are being kind of sus. Though you can't hear the conversation, it all appears otherwise normal. Oh. Blip bloop. Want to see, but after lacking of clear objective. Nice, I got it really fast. This one's being sus. This one's not acting like the others. We gotta throw him out. We gotta throw him out the ship. An Omicron wandering aimlessly. Where? You're a sus one. Aha. I see it. It's trying to scratch its little head. What's wrong with this one? It's left the base. Let's follow it. I'm a crisscross. Oof! Luna's butt is hurting a little bit, but I should be fine. It's not here. But I definitely came this way. I must have used the portal. Time to go through and see what we find. Oh, we're going through the portal. Okay. I like how there's other cat is doing the same thing. I like finding friends in between MSQs. This looks like a tree. I like the design of the tree. Got crystals on it. What's this for, though? Bzz. What is your query? Ah, you found it. What are you doing here? I am looking at the tree. Quite an unusual specimen. What is the device attached to it? The tree is sample collected from another star, as it cannot survive in our environment. However, it requires life support. That is the function of the device. To go to such lengths to sustain it. Is there something special about this tree? Being foreign matter, protocol requires that we study it. As this task has been completed, the specimen may be discarded. However, when I behold the tree, I am made to feel as though there is a problem. In order to become strong, we have continued to enhance ourselves. Like we did countless others, we conquered the star whence this tree came. It is the last remnant of a dead world, and there is nothing towards which it may aspire. Yet it grows, extends its branches, sprouts leaves, produces seeds. Why does it seek to continue? Why was it made to behave in such a way? And to what end? I do not understand. Oh. I see. Out of curiosity, does this pertain to your duty? No, it does not. My apologies. I shall return to my designated post and assume a state of combat readiness. An android being that is curious, that feels, so is acting outside of orders. Perhaps it is simply malfunctioning Omicron. These are by no means uncommon. But it may also be a unit possessed of the ability to make decisions. One not unlike Sir. I believe this bears further investigation. To endeavor to live, even if it must depend on forces beyond your control. Tell me, Linella, one day when this adventure becomes a part of your epic, do you think I will be mentioned in it? Oh! What? Of course, why wouldn't you be? Maybe in a footnote! I'm so mean, should I hit that? You're not here so you can be in a story. Okay, that's too mean. Maybe in a footnote. Damn, should I be that mean? Because I would tell him that to be a meanie. I would. I'm not gonna pick the third. The third one's a little too mean. Of course, why wouldn't you be? Maybe. I wanna hit that so bad. God, they'll break him! No, he's asking seriously right now, though. Nah, he's asking seriously. Fine, 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 fine. Of course. Why wouldn't you be, Graha? You truly think so? That would be a... Nah, I shouldn't say such things until the moment comes to pass. Never mind the embarrassment. Well, we had best get on with the task. Tracking down Sir and understanding the nature of emotion which bars our way. Yep, we gotta do that, Graha. I don't know where all this gil is coming from, but I'm not complaining. You're such a stupid cat. If only you were my actual little brother. Hello world. Finally, not a messed up name. Grahati is ready to take the next step. We should return to the outpost for now. The others will wish to hear about the errant Omicron. Okay. Wait, where's the Riatara? Is that what that's Omicron? I'm too lazy to walk. I'm broke anyways. I don't need it. I'm a broke cat. It's how I live. I'm a broke adventurer. I'm a nomad. I literally go from house to house and tent to tent. Graha says you found suspicious Omicron. That's good because of the units were here that were of no help. They all had the same thing to say about the extended operations unit, that there's no way to arrange a direct meeting. Still, that served to prove that it's business as usual at the outpost. But enough about us. Tell me you learned something more useful. Well, we found a robot that has consciousness, kind of, and emotion. An Omicron trying to make sense of meaning of life. None of the others were even a fraction as philosophical. This unit maybe will be in a position of leadership. Perhaps they're even one of those that comprise a Sir. As we know, the Omicrons invade other stars and enhance themselves using the spoils of conquest. With the technology at their disposal, they should be able to alter their bodies, be it in a part or whole. Setting aside the question of the motive, if Sir, for example, wished to have an ordinary Omicron body, I see no reason why it would not be possible. The problem is how to go about ascertaining if that's what's happened. When I attempted to probe further, it promptly ended the conversation. If it is indeed Sir, I doubt it will willingly reveal its true identity. So we're thinking that little Omicron that just talked was Sir? Or a part of Sir? I have an idea. We use lightning on the console again, but make it stronger. Much stronger. At that moment, should the unit exhibit a reaction that could suggest it has a connection to Sir. Inspired idea. I dare say it's worth a try. I had a feeling you'd be on board. Just this time, you must allow me to do the honors. Ooh, an explosion? I'll say got you. I will stand guard in case the incantation draws sentries to the scene. For my part, then, I will approach our suspect and divert its attention. During which time, Linnell, I want you to observe it closely for anomalous behavior. I should mention that shortly before you returned, an Omicron appeared from the same direction. Rather than entering the outpost, however, it headed off towards the console. At first I assumed it was just a unit on patrol, but perhaps... That could be our errant Omicron. We must seek it out and begin our operation at once. Alright, Delphina. Alright. Delphina and I will stand by the console, and when it's time, I'll unleash a veritable storm. Here we go. This will work, I'm sure of it. After all, our comrades are watching over us. Come, my friend. Let us find this doubt-plagued Omicron. You are the one that was observing the tree, are you not? Well, glad am I to find you again. I have a question for you, you see, about the device which sustains the tree. Provided it does not necessitate the disclosure of restricted information. Very well. Grr has begun distracting the Omicron. Soon Alice will strike the console with lightning. Observe closely your behavior and okay. So we're gonna do observation duty. Looks like they're ready. Alright. Here I go. Oh, why can't I zoom out? Oh. This one had a reaction. Just warming up. Can I click on it? There we go. Dun dun dun. It's them! Yours, sir! An anomaly, you say? Performing diagnostic. Error confirmed. My connection to Central Command is suffering from intermittent failures. I must leave at once and present myself for maintenance at the nearest facility. You will excuse me. Oh no, you don't. What you need, my friend, isn't maintenance. It's to confront the truth. While we spoke, our comrades struck at the console used to communicate with Sir. That is the cause of your anomaly. You are connected to Sir, aren't you? Affirmative. To what end you sought to assert this fact, I do not know. But before we speak further, we must move away from the other units. I do not wish for them to know my true identity. Very well. Our friends are at the console. Let us head there.
As you have surmised,
I will take all
I
my
am part of the shared intelligence of Stigma 1. It was my charge to determine the optimal path to achieving our prime function.
Our prime functions, that was their goal.
This body had been abandoned by its former owner and lay unused. I took it and abandoned my own. And with it, my duty.
May we ask why you did this? From what we gather, it seems to be a personal matter.
Our kind did not always look as we do now. Long ago, we possessed frail and feeble bodies.
I wonder if most of these beings look like people.
Stronger races, our ancestors took to augmenting their flesh in order to defend themselves.
I legit wonder, what if every being just once looked like people, and as they progress, they just turn into like different beings, like robots or other different kinds of flesh, like we saw like the EA. We don't know though.
What began with limited parts eventually spread to the whole body, and at last, a means was discovered to convert the mind into data, rendering even the brain obsolete. Such complete mechanical beings were called the Omicrons, and by their might, We came to reign supreme over the star. But even then, we did not feel secure. For we knew that the universe was home to civilizations aside from our own. Civilizations that may be stronger still than us.
So you guys attack other civilizations because you're scared they'll attack you first?
Rather than risk becoming the subjugated, we chose to become the subjugator. We began our conquest of the stars, that we might acquire the resources and knowledge we needed to reign supreme.
It just said it was one. Yeah, that's why I was confirming it. Like, I was like, oh, I was just like, it's like a thought to myself, basically. I'm like, oh, they were probably like beings like us. I mean, maybe they weren't a cat girl. Maybe they were just a man. I don't know. We don't know what they were. What if cat girls didn't exist? What if they were all tiny looking elves like Alice and Alphadod? We don't know.
We were successful in that endeavor. So powerful did we become, we could lay low even the mighty dragons. But then something unexpected happened. I began experiencing an error. I could no longer determine an optimal path.
You were malfunctioning.
I performed numerous full system scans, each time finding no issues. Yet the error persisted. It was then that I speculated. What could happen if we grew so powerful as to have no equal?
Oh, what then?
To become stronger was essential to our existence. Our every action has been in service to this objective.
This is a good point because I also think about Xenos. His whole thing was just get power, but his is a different case because, like, I remember when Alice told him the quote, even that fight you pine for. I forgot the whole quote she said. Even this fight you so much pine for, it will not satisfy you. What is his power even for then? You know? He wants to have the fight of his life and then yeet himself to the void.
But if nothing lies beyond this, can it be truly said that it was essential?
I wonder.
Engaging only in wanton destruction.
You could find no threat to justify your purpose.
It will just be endless war.
The will never leave this star. They will stand by until their reserves of energy is spent. For I have no path to offer them. None.
And therefore you put them all on standby.
It is not our place to pass judgment on the deeds of the Omicrons. But surely, this does not have to spell the end of your people. With your power and knowledge, the possibilities are endless. Why not seek out a new purpose?
Very good point, Graha.
That is impossible. In the beginning, we had a higher purpose than our pursuit of power. But we lost sight of it when we so irrevocably altered our fundamental forms. When we cast aside our flesh, so too did we cast aside all that defined us. Nothing remains of who we once were. I have no aspirations. No longer can I dream. The vital spark is lost.
Random thing, or not random, in relation to this, if you guys play the game Detroit Become Human, I feel like in the future, Earth will have that kind of situation. I feel like it'll become a real thing. Detroit Become Human, they'll pretty much become the new human race, in my opinion. And I think human beings themselves will start altering their bodies to live longer. I feel like the next step that people will start doing is try to reach for immortality. Even though a lot of us don't want immortality, some of us do, and would strive for it either way to find some sort of purpose, you know, in their existence. So I just feel like Detroit become human, and human beings trying to prolong their lives might become the next thing. You never know. But I can't also predict the future. You just don't know what the heck will happen.
Rest amidst certainty and terror and commands.
In the meantime, we're all just struggling from capitalism. We're all just trying to, like, live right now. Guacamole disagrees.
I believe I know how to overcome this despair.
Here it comes! You guys ready?
The words are ready in my mind, but ere I speak them...
You guys ready?
I want you to make me a promise.
No! We all knew it was coming, but I don't want to feel strong, but... What do you want me to promise you, Graha?
Be it across time or space, our promises have always connected us. And so I ask that you indulge me once more, that this won't be the end.
You know what I like about this OST playing right now? This OST was also playing in Shadowbringers when we had to look for Graha as the Exarch, and he was struggling to be away from the tower. And we just had a conversation where he would talk about how he looked up to the wall and how he just wanted to be next to the wall. How he wanted to just, like, be next to us and adventure with us. This was Eternal Wind, though. This is what I personally think of. That was the most touching moment with Graha Tia. I felt like I had. I know a lot of people would connect this to the end of Shadowbringers when, you know, when he had his Jolly Rancher moment. That part was more, for me, that part hit only afterwards, not during the cutscene itself. The part where he talked about how he had hope for his people, how he always had hope for me, how he always had hope for everyone. That is why I definitely Eternal Wind is Graha's main theme. Definitely. And so I ask you to indulge me once more that this won't be the end. Oh. You say it and I'll do it. I can't? Not again? Oh my god! I need to drink water for that one. For me, I knew this was coming. And we have that sibling bond going on. He doesn't really have to say anything anymore. He's making his choice, so... You'll say it and I'll do it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't hold back. First, I want to visit Ishgard with you. Properly. We scarcely had time to look around last time. I should like it very much if you could show me the sights.
Is this Graha being a little spoiled? That's cute. That's very cute.
Next, you must regale me with your greatest adventures, in the places where you lived them, if possible. I may have read about all your deeds, but there is no substitute for a first-hand account. And last but not least, a new adventure together, unlike any we've experienced before. We'll travel the lands, cross the seas, and take to the skies upon the eternal wind, and it will be
marvelous. It will.
Of course it will, Graha. Ah!
If you would humor me a moment. When we awaken each morning, how can we prove that we're the same individual who retired the night before? Through the remembrance of past events, we might say. We have our memories, yet there are times when we forget or recall incorrectly. What of our bodies, then? It is the same one, we might say, yet technically speaking, as living beings, our bodies are constantly changing. It will never be as it was at an earlier point in time. Our souls are no more immutable. On our star, people are known to inherit the souls of others, yet they are decidedly different beings. For my part, I've subjected my totality to much and more. I've made my body into an extension of a tower, blended my soul and memories with those of another self. And each time I would ask myself, what is it that makes me, me?
Were you able to determine an answer?
Ah, not the stand tall!
But that doesn't mean I'm confused. It simply means I'm the same as everyone else.
Not the stand tall! I love this song! I love stand tall.
So I posit this. Who we were need not prescribe what we now hold in our hearts. Whatever came before, what matters most is the present.
And we should live for the present,
me,
in my opinion.
That is being here with my friends, full proud of how much we've grown together. So I urge you to not give up. Heed your heart's desire and hope that the future you long for shall be realized.
I cannot. We cannot.
Yes, you can! Anyone can take that step. Anyone can change whatever they want in the present. You can change your fate at any time you want, I promise you. You
we
can.
Cannot understand desire, nor comprehend hope. We do not know how to create such things.
You don't have to create them, you kind of feel them, if that makes
We
sense.
are not unalike, you and I. I too have struggled to find the courage to express and embrace my wants. If you like, I will tell you a tale. A tale of a world on the brink. Of a people who never gave up on the future.
People who held hope.
Of a man who realized his grandest dreams and then awakened to a grander reality.
It's scary, but you have to take that step. Become Burb. Stand tall! Oh no! Well, there's a guitar riff, set it in. I hear guitar. Or bass, whichever one. I'm not a music person.
Idiot! Just once, stay with us to the end.
And they're singing! Give me a second, guys. Yo, this game's so mean. How could you start singing now? How? He's such a stupid cat. I told you I don't like him. I told you I hate that cat. God damn it. This is why I told you I hate that damn cat. It's okay, well, I cried so hard when the song started playing. I lost my mind, couldn't see through all the tears. Savor it for the moment. You know, I know Ragi told me to not get tissues. I didn't really have tissues, so I had toilet paper. God, oh. No, this is the theme song! This is the theme song! Oh my god, I didn't realize! I know we all knew it was coming. I know we all knew it was coming, that he was the next one, but even still. The length of these, when you run these adventures from ARR with these NPCs and seeing their character arcs and everything, they grow on you. When they grow on you, you just, knowing that they'll go this far for you and all they can do is look back and hope the best for you. That's what hurts. I told you I don't like Graha because he'll pull shit like this. I know he'll pull shit like this. That's why I don't like him. I know all the other Rosayans did it too. It's just that he's always willing to do it. That you guys say he has self-worth issues, and it's true. He always like looks forward for the wool. He always looks forward to like, he always has faith in us so much. I know all the Scions have faith in us, they do. But the way like Graha, you can sense how much he loves the wool. How much he just loves us, that he will do anything. I hate the song. God, I hate it every time it built up. I hate it every time. Because every time it built up, you knew something was just gonna happen. They're there. They're there. They're there. I'm still here. What did you guys say in the chat? You're a stupid cat too? Affectionate. Love the guava? What the heck is the guava? Oh, guacamole? Yes, I'm a stupid cat too. Me and Graha are both very stupid cats, putting ourselves in danger all the time. I guess we have that in common, don't we?
whispers falling silently drift on the wind. But I hear you on a journey, now a memory fading from sight. But I've seen you unbroken, promises we made so long ago. You're still here unspoken.